Oh, hey, kids. I've got a secret. I'm gonna tell a friend. Come here, friend.
Hey, Mr. B, what's up?
I've got a secret.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell the kids?
Oh.
Unbelievable!
I love secrets. I wonder if Professor T would want to hear my secret.
Mr. B, what are you doing in my lab?
I'm telling secrets. You want to hear my secret?
Well, wait a minute. Have you told the kids yet?
Oh, not yet.
Because that might be kind of rude.
What? Rude? I'm not a rude dude. How is it rude?
Well, if there's people around and you whisper a secret to someone and they can't hear your secret,
Yeah?
they might worry that you might be talking about them.
Oh, that's exactly what I just did with my friend. I guess that is kind of rude.
Yeah, I mean, that's not good. We don't want that.
No, we don't.
You know though, Mr. B, we whisper other things. It's not the only time we whisper, right?
Right, like I might whisper if I don't want to wake my kids or if I'm a little afraid.
Yeah. There are ways that we can hear a whisper from a long ways away.
Yeah, the incredible telephone.
Okay, yeah, that does work, but that's not what I'm thinking of.
Oh, maybe a megaphone?
You're right, a megaphone takes a whisper and makes it really loud.
Oh,
But that's not what I'm thinking of either.
no?
Yeah.
Huh.
Actually, this, I think I can use this.
Oh, this? You like my new scarf? I found it in the garage.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's use that. Come help me.
Professor T, is this really gonna work?
Absolutely, Mr. B. All you have to do is tell me the secret you were going to tell us earlier.
Okay.
Wow, that's awesome! I say we tell the kids now.
Okay. Kids, listen up.
Wow, that's amazing!
The best news ever, right?
Yes.
Meet Elijah. He is one of God's Old Testament prophets. Now, he's just had a pretty big disagreement with some people who believed that their God was powerful and was the true God. Elijah knew that his God is the one true God. And so they had a challenge. They both built an altar. And the challenge was to see whose altar could be set on fire without them doing it, only by the power of their God. And so the people who didn't believe in the one true God went first. They built their altar and they marched around it and they sang and they chanted. And Elijah said, "What's going on? Is your God not hearing you?" And they went and they went and they went till their voices ran out. But that altar never was set on fire. So then Elijah went to his altar and he poured buckets of water on it. He just kept pouring buckets of water until there was a whole trench of water around that altar. What was he doing? And then he called out to the one true God who sent down fire that not only burned up the altar, but also burned up all the water that was in the trench around it. Wow! Elijah had shown through God's mighty power that his God is the one true God. You think he would have been happy, right? Wrong. Now he's afraid because the evil queen Jezebel has said that she's going to capture him and kill him. And so Elijah runs away and he hides in the wilderness. And he even feels like God has left him. All Elijah hears are the voices screaming in his ears that Queen Jezebel is going to get him, that he feels like God has left him, and it's loud and it's deafening. Then God calls to him and he says, "Elijah, listen." But God doesn't just speak, he wants to show him something. First, God sends powerful winds, and it's crazy around Elijah, but God doesn't speak in the winds. Next, he sends an earthquake, and it's shaking, but God doesn't speak to Elijah in the earthquake. Elijah expected him to speak in these ways. Next, he sends great fire. Whoa! And the fires are all around him, and Elijah's like, surely God will speak to me in this. But no, God doesn't speak to him in the fire. And so after the winds and the earthquake and the fire, Elijah, the voices are just so loud in his ears, but God then whispers. He whispers to Elijah, and Elijah hears him. He hears God's voice, God saying, I am with you. I have never left you. And there are others who believe in me as well. You see, Elijah expected to hear God in something big and loud and really powerful, but God instead spoke powerfully through a little whisper, because he knew that's what Elijah needed for reassurance. And God speaks to us in whispers too, but we need to be quiet and listen to him. And then he speaks to us through prayer and his word. And this is what he says. He says, I love you. I sent my son Jesus to die and rise for you. I sent my Holy Spirit to work faith in your life. I will never leave you. You are my child.